Hey, what is up, everyone? It is December 18th. Markets are closed, so going into December 19th. So starting off right here, we're going to start off with the spiders, the ETF for the SP 500. And this is a YouTube Shorts video I did late last week. Because what we have right here is we have retracement trade set up, but if the price keeps going north of here, higher, I'm just going to scrap this trade setup, unfortunately, and look for something else for this type of setup for it. Because originally price posted at 50 and then down 38. If it doesn't, hit 61.8, you take it down to 50. If that doesn't happen, lastly, get in for twice the amount on the 76 Fibonacci retracement level and take it down just below the 61.8, which is the black line right here. But you see that hasn't happened, but it does happen from time to time where price goes up the opposite way. It hits the 1.14 extension the opposite way and then goes down to 61.8. So it still is in the realm of possibility that that is going to happen. But if price continues to go north over here, then I'm going to scrap it and say this thing it doesn't work. But if it does work like it has done every other time, then we are looking for around a 5% drop here from the S&P's current levels down to the black line, close to a 5% drop or so. So just something to be aware of. And this is the daily chart right here for the ETF for the SP 500. But going over to the SP 500, we have a couple different things going on. We got some long trade setups over here going into tomorrow. We'll get that one and that one out of the way. We'll start with this one over here. So what we have is an inside pitchfork trade for the triangle trade. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 points. The 3 and 4 points within 1 and 2. So we just put the inside pitchfork on them. When it closes above it, right there, we take it up to the green line, and that's what we're looking for going into tomorrow. So a little bit higher going into it. So expect that to go be hit. Another 18.5-ish points from it. And then if we go to, let's see here, which were the other ones? 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. 2, 3, 4. Change that back to the triangle trade. Here we have the breakout about right there on that bar for it, and we're looking for this green line up here to go on and get up there. So with that one going up, say about something right there or so, another 29, 30 points. So we're looking for an update tomorrow in the S&P 500 for that. Going over to the Russell 2000, there's a couple different things going on. The main thing we have is it's a long trade setup that we're looking to come get filled. So you can see it's an inside trade or a triangle trade, points 1, 2, and then there's 3 and 4 within 1 and 2. So we put it on. Actually, change it to the correct one. There we go. So when it closed above it on that one, we're looking to go to the green line. That didn't happen. Went back and hit the line the other way. So when it does that, we move the exit. What the exit's going to be is we take the low points, which in this case is 0.2, all the way up to the entry bar. And then the exit we're looking for is the 1.146 level right there for it. So at minimum where the entry bar was, but really the 1.146 level is what we're looking for up there at 2041.1. So price is just kind of waffling back on there. The low point we'd look for would be the 1.44 going the other way from points 1 and 2, which is right here. There, that's the low point we'd look for it, but it's just waffling around right now. So we're looking for a pop higher tomorrow for Russell, at least going up to another 30-ish points. So we're looking for a green day as well in the Russell 2000, and so them and the SP 500 are kind of both following along for it. What we could have happen over here is you have potential, I believe, short setup. There's points 1. No, hold on real quick. Here we go right here. This is going to be expanding triangle trade. So there's points 1, 2, low 3, higher high 4. So we put points on 1. Oh, it's already done. Never mind. Yeah, that one's already done. So which one was it? There's another one I was looking at earlier. Oh, here it is. So there's points 1, points 2, points 3, and point 4 within it right there. So here's potential long setup for it. Right there, and right there. Change it to triangle trade. So price breaks out and closes above it right here. Close above the blue line somewhere. We'll look for this green line up here. So if that does happen tomorrow, it's just more fuel to the fire for green day going into tomorrow, and probably most of this week it'll just be in a range this week since it's the week before Christmas. So here are kind of like what seems to be like the lows right here. So we'll be surprised tomorrow, goes up and hits the highs, and then just kind of waffles around right there. But that's what's setting up for tomorrow. Going over for the Dow Jones right here. So what we have for the Dow Jones, we have a long setup right here using the expanding triangle trade. 1, 2, 3, 4 right there. And so when price closed above it right there, we're looking at price going up over here. That didn't happen. So then what we do is we go and we take points 1 and 2, which is going to be right here, 1 and 2. And excuse me, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So is it, yeah, it's the long ones. It's the biggest ones right there. So if it goes down to the 1.414, that'd be kind of like your next level to get into. And if it does hit in right there, then the X is just going to be the black line right there. Either the it's going to be about right the entry level right now. Currently, the exit is still on the green line, the sloping line going back down here. But if it gets a little bit closer down here to that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, longest one goes down there and hits that. Then we'll look at taking price all the way back up to the black line, right up there. Or what you can do is right up there as well, the 1.14 from the low of the move up to the entry bar high right there, and then you have the 1.146 exit. So if price does go down a little bit more, it's a 1.44. That's what it'll be. Until then, it's still just the green line that we're looking to for it to go and get hit. That's on a sloping line, but with the S&P looking for going up tomorrow, I expect Dow Jones to go up there, hit the black line, especially the 1.146 extension level. Then let's see here. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we also do have another expanding triangle trade. See, there's 1, 2, low, 3, high, 4. So we have a short to the downside. It may already be fulfilled. Yeah, the thing's already been fulfilled. There's what broke out, came down, hit the green line, no problem for that trade at all right there. So that's what we're looking for in Dow Jones, looking for a little pop higher as well for the S&P 500. Going over to crude oil, there's quite a lot going on in crude oil because one of the things I was looking at was this, the 5-wave L8 move, and then including the inside pitchfork trade for it, because what we have right here, you see we have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then when price eventually closes above the red line, which it does right there, the next target's the white line, and so it hits a white line. When it closes above the white line, the next target, the blue line, does that. And then if price closes above the blue line, we're looking at either the 7 line, which is the yellow line, or the 8 line, which is a light blue line, to be the next target. Now, price obviously has not gone up there and hit that, went down and hit the blue line the other way, and now has rocketed back up some, and then has sold off. So one of the things I was looking at doing is the price goes down and either hits the blue line the other way or goes and hits from the 5 and 4 the 1.146, which would be all the way back down here, hits that. Then the exit just goes either to the entry bar, or you go and you take it from the 0 point all the way to the high of the entry bar. And you look at the 1.146 to be the exit level right there. So from this one, it worked out as well. There's the entry bar, and then it waffled around, went and hit the blue line the other way. So that would signal if this is going to be the way to do it. Then the exit just goes to the 1.146 from the 0 point to the entry bar high, and went up there and hit that. No problem at all. But one of the things I'm still looking for to see is if this is still going to be the exit level, because let me just show you over here real quick. From it's a weekly on Bitcoin. What we have right here we have a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Price above the blue line, then sold all the way up, hit the blue line, went all the way back to the backside as well, and hit that line. And then you can see rally back up, hit the line the other way. If you had just had it where you had it from the high, the entry bar high to the point 0. When price either hit, the blue line, and then especially that line's the other way. It went up here and hit the 1.146 level, no problem at all. So that could be the safe way of looking at it getting out, but that's why I'm still looking at the crude oil to see if the 7 and 8 lines are still the exits to look for it. But what we do also have in here, in fact, let me just hide this so I can go back and see. This is what we do have. We had an expanding triangle trade that was done. See this? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could do that. Put it on points 2, 3, 4. Expanding triangle. There, close below it. Unfortunately, I didn't get into this trade. This would have been a very nice trade. Could have hit it, and you take profit right there for that one. So that's a good one. What we do have is another 5-wave Elliott move right here. So we take a 0. You see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 that hit it today. So we'll go up there. We put this on there. Here's what we have. Look at this. So the 5 line didn't happen until about right in here-ish. So it's already getting the white line with the 5-wave. Because what I do for it is I take the 0 to the 3, and then when it hits the 1.146, that signifies that this is a for sure 5-wave Elliott move. The 5-wave is confirmed, so we did it right there. And then closed above it, went up there, hit the blue line. Now look, it did close above the blue line right here. See that? Right there on that bar. So now we're looking at either, the yellow line or the blue line being the next target up here for this. Being up, it's a sliding scale down, but, anywhere from mid 77s all the way down. If we're going to use the yellow line, if we're going to use the blue line, then it's, the 78, 66, sliding scale down to the lower 78s. But if price of oil continues to come all the way down, hits the blue line, or go from the high of 0.5 down to 0.4, which is right there, you get in at the either the 0.146 or 0.414. That's another potential entry area to get in. But so if it hits one of those two first, right down. Hold on, let me get this little there to right there. So he hits the it's either 0.44 or 0.146. I can't remember which one. I wrote it on one of them, on one of the charts. So he hits that or hits the blue line down here. Then, just like I said from the other one, do you go down to 0.0 to the entry bar high, which is right there, and the exit being the 1.146. But that's just something that I'm going to have to look at to see what it's going to be moving forward for it. Put you back on there, because right now I'm still looking at this one right here to see if that one's going to be hit. But needless to say, we're still looking for, if this is going to be a valid trade setup, more bullishness eventually here in crude oil. So as you can see right here, crude oil is in a very strong uptrend right here. So if we take it from like right there to right there, all the way down to that's something like right there. Let me see if we extend lines to the left, what that looks like. Yeah, that's pretty close right there. So you can see it's still in a very, very bullish chart right here. So it may come all the way down here to the bottom of this channel and then go on back up over there. So crude oil is definitely in a bullish uptrend for it. And over to NASDAQ, and then there's a lot going on with this ugly looking spaghetti ball right here. You can see NASDAQ as well in a big uptrend right here. It's been since the 4th of December. It's going up for it. So got a lot going on right here. So let me hide this. That'll make it easier to see. So what we have right here is we have an inside pitchfork trade. You can see here is 1, 2, 3, 4. So we put it on points 2, 3, 4. Their price closed above it on this one. We're looking for price coming up and hit the green line right up there. And it kind of goes along with one of the things I was looking for is, and we have a potential 5-wave move starting again. There's 0, 1, 2. We don't have the third and fourth coin confirmed yet. What we need to get that one to happen is for price to retrace back to the 23.6 level, which it could happen, not too much further away, but that would lock in points 3 and points 4. And if it goes up there and hits 17, 0, 25, that'd be 0.5 right there. But this kind of goes with what on YouTube Shorts I did, where I was looking for about close to another 3% gain in the S&P 500 market. I think it's that day I did it on right there because the reason why, utilizing that, I think this one was it. Is this it? No, that already got hit. Is this one? Or that was the 7th one I was looking at. Another, that's was it. Okay. Yeah, this is it right here, because I think when I did the YouTube Shorts, let me hide this there. When I did the YouTube Shorts, I hadn't had the 7 line, considered that one to be a another one over here. No, I went up there and hit it as well. Yeah, so I hadn't considered it to be for it being the level instead of the yellow line, the 7th level, to be the exit instead of the 8th line, because everyone had seen the number 8 line for this one, the light blue one, having the target, but I see it hit off the 7th line. So hey, if that's still the target, then that's great. We consider it done. But if not, we still have some more room to go here on the Dow Jones, because I think when I did this one, it was, I'll tell you what, let me see here real quick. Did it on the 14th, so end of the day on the 14th was this day, so it's about right here. I was looking for another 3% higher, which would put it right about there-ish, somewhere like the 3, yeah, right about there for it. So it has been trending up. I mean, it's made almost half of it, 1.42 percentage points for it since when I did that. But I was seeing if this is the true target, this blue line up there, then look for potential another 3% up for NASDAQ. So it's still on pace to do it. And with pretty much all the markets tomorrow, S&P, Russell, and Dow, looking at we're going to get a pop up tomorrow. There could be more in line for this thing to go ahead and go up there and get hit. But if not, and the yellow target is the target for it, then hey, that's cool as well. That one will be said and done. But we do have, where is it? Oh, there we go. I don't know. We do have a long trade as well for NASDAQ. So looking at it going up and hitting this green line right here from it. See, there's the entry, and there it is as a sliding scale going up for the NASDAQ. So if you get another pop up tomorrow, percentage point or plus gain for NASDAQ. It'd be interesting. The week Christmas is going to be a little bit slower this week, but it could happen. Looking for that going up there and getting hit as well. So, all the markets pretty much lining up to where we're looking at more of a long setups, bullish days, going in at least for tomorrow for it. And then Bitcoin, yeah, same old thing. We're looking at Bitcoin for it. We are, this is the other one I put on earlier. Don't need that on there anymore. Don't need that on there. Don't need that on there. And we're looking for some potential 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If price comes back down to 38,175, that would mean we have potential 5-wave move for sure, because we got the 1 and 2 locked in. Now we just need retracement down here. Then we need price to go up if the 3 stays right there as the point to 49,645 to be the minimum for it. So this is another reason why in Bitcoin, using this 5-wave move, here we have it. Price hit the 5. It's probably around there-ish. Closed above the red, hit the white. Closed above the white, hit the blue. Then closed above the blue. And then obviously that didn't go up and hit the yellow or the blue. But That's why I put a note on there. What I want to see, I'll take that off. I'll be easy to see. So one of the things I was looking at, see there's points 5 to 4. So you can either use points 5 to 4, hitting the 1.146, going down this way. Just change that to right there. There, hit it right there. But it also, what it did, it hit the blue line as well. So either one of those could be the entry points for it. And so when it does that, then just like we had been looking at for the other ones, do you go back to points at 0 to the high of the entry bar, and then the exit will be the 1.146 level right up here, like it has been for everything else. So if that is the case, then we're looking at potentially 74,470 be the target from this. Obviously, this is going into an up. This is an uptrend right here. We're looking for that to be the next target. Or if we want to look at it from a super long way, that we are just in a big, see that consolidation phase right there, higher, lower, high, and lows, and that's going back up to the highs again. But look at that from a more micro level. We're looking at a trend going up right there for it. So definitely some things to look at. And if this trade does end up working out like that, then we got a really good setup for it. Like if you look at this one right here, here's another 5-way move right here. But let me hide this one. Doing the 0, 3, 4. Price never closed above the blue line right there. Went back, hit the blue line, so I'm gonna consider that trade. It's obviously not going to go up there and hit it, and that's going to be done with that one. But it did from that one for probably same thing. Went up there and hit that one, so that's another reason why I'm looking to see if when price at least goes in, it's either the blue line right there or the 5 to 4 level 1.146. Those levels you get in again, and that's what signifies that we move the exit from being the yellow or blue line right here to the low, or to 0.0 to the high of the entry bar right there above the blue line right there. And so that'd be 74,470 for the potential target. So it's obviously a longer term time since this is the weekly time frame for it, but if it is going to work out and is legitimate, then we definitely got a lot more room to run up there for Bitcoin. But that's going to be the video for today for December 18th going into the 19th, and talk to y'all tomorrow. Thanks, bye.